We need in every bay and community a group of angelic troublemakers, and I'm one of those. Yeah, I'm Roger Chen. I'm 53, and I was born on an island called Trinidad, and I grew up on another island, Vancouver Island, so I'm an island boy. I'm a good example of intersectionality because here I am, visibly Asian, queer or gay, and also a person with a disability. So all of those things are coming together, making life difficult now. Wasn't always that way, and in the past I was, rooted for the underdog, and now I'm finding I'm one of the underdogs. Back in 2014, I was commuting between home on the island and working here in Vancouver. And I had just gotten off the ferry and I was in the tunnel. Two cars were tailgating and traffic stopped fairly suddenly, not too suddenly. It's not like I screeched tires or anything, and then they rammed into me, both of them together. So it was a pretty serious accident. But one of the things I remember was I couldn't use my phone. I was just so rattled. The woman who hit me, she had to tell me how to do it. And then I realized I was in trouble. And unfortunately, I've had some brain injury from that, as well as I have a traumatic reaction from that. It's called myalgic encephalomyelitis, or chronic fatigue syndrome. And because there's a pain component, it's also called fibromyalgia. I guess not being able to do things on my own anymore is teaching me to rally other people and to inspire other people. I'm not just a one-dimensional, one-topic kind of person. There are a lot of issues, at my heart. Environmentalism, poverty, rights of the disabled. Because there's so many people who are in poverty because of their disability, and racism, and as well as queer issues. So things I've done, banners I've done, writing letters to the editor, participating in protests, just being, one of many in the crowd. Here's a picture of Bayard Rustin, and there's this wonderful quote. When an individual is protesting society's refusal to acknowledge his dignity as a human being, his very act of protest confers dignity on him. And that's beautiful because that's kind of basically my therapy. Because every time I do a banner or go in a pride parade, it's kind of like therapy for me. Dignity is respect, it's love, it is enthusiasm, spirit, it's all the positive energy that you would get not only from outside, but if you don't get it from outside, then it has to come from within. For a lot of my childhood, I was doing things for my parents, and at a certain point, especially coming out, I realized I had to live for me and stop living for my parents. And I did that. And I think most people who come out realize that they have to live their life for themselves and not for anybody else. People are greater than the sum of its parts. So we're stronger as a community, and we can achieve greater things as a community if we build those strengths, those connections between people. I think so much is possible.